I'd like to testify that in prophecy, the Lord told me that one of my loved ones would become very sick, but that I should trust in the Lord and pray to Him and that He would heal that person through doctors. 3 months ago, my sister had a stroke. The whole left side of her body became paralyzed. The doctors said that she would be confined to a wheelchair forever. And every time she would sit down in the wheelchair, she would slip out and fall. So we prayed to the Lord, and in 2 months, something happened which hadn't happened in 25 years, according to the doctor. She was discharged. She is now home and standing. I testify to give glory to the Lord.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. May the Lord bless you. I will testify to exalt the name of the Lord. The Lord, through prophecy, told my mother 3 years ago that one of her loved ones would have a severe illness, but not to worry because He would be manifesting Himself. It was so how a year ago I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and the cancer was already at stage 4 and had expanded throughout my abdomen. In that moment, I remembered all the promises that the Lord had made, and I never doubted that the Lord would manifest Himself. Doctors would tell me that due to the severity of the cancer, they did not know if I would even make it to my first chemo appointment or if I would even be able to withstand it. And so I went through the whole treatment and 2 surgeries, and the Lord manifested Himself in a great way. And a few days ago, after receiving all the final tests that doctors had ran, the test results showed that as of today, I no longer have cancer. The Lord glorified Himself in my life, and there are so many more details of what the Lord did this year. But if I were to share all of them, there would not be enough hours in a day to do so. And I would like to testify to honor and exalt the name of the Lord.
To testify to exalt our God. When I was 16 years old, I made the decision to become a nun to take care of the elderly, because I always wanted to do good, help others, and seek the Lord. During the 18 years that I have been there, I have experienced many very difficult situations, and I asked myself many questions, like why, if I was seeking God, was there sadness in my heart, loneliness, misunderstandings, and rejection from the people who run that place? 7 years ago, my mother and my sister told me that they congregated in a church where God spoke to the depth of the heart. But I didn't believe them, because I said to myself, it can't be possible. I am where God wants. And so I have lived for 18 years thinking I was on the right path. One day, I had the opportunity to visit my family, and my sister told me, come with me to the church where I congregate, so God will speak to you. I was afraid at first, but I decided to go. The Lord spoke to me and told me, you will be making a very important decision. But I didn't understand, so I decided to continue in the congregation that I was. Years passed, and my problems, my sadness, my illnesses increased, and I couldn't take it anymore. I made the decision to leave that place, and I told my mother. On January 14th of this year, I left that congregation. In March, I went with my sister and my mother to church here in San Sebastián de los Reyes, and the Lord spoke to me, and I fell in love in such a way that I felt the need to congregate every day. The Lord made me promises that He would change my life, that He would give me work, studies, health, and many blessings. And the Lord told me that He has seen my sufferings, that He has seen the love with which I sought Him. The Lord has fulfilled some promises, such as giving me work and studies, also the opportunity to be water baptized here in Valencia with the brothers and sisters where I congregate. But that's not all. The Lord has taken away bad habits. I read the Bible now, and I'm very happy in the worship service. I testify all to magnify the Lord for such a great mercy towards me.